Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Augusta Illiyyin, and today I'm gonna tell you about a benefit of social networking service. Benefits of social networking service (SNS) use. There is evidence of a broad range of benefits to young people associated with the use of SNS. Below we summarize this as media literacy, formal educational outcomes, informal education and learning, creativity, individual identity and self-expressions, strengthening social relationship, belonging and collective identity, building and strengthening, communities, civic and political participation, self-efficacy and well-being. Media literacy. Traditionally, media literacy has been understood and taught in relation to mass media, addressing issues of media ownership, censorship, and advertising. However, today's online and network media environment requires a more complex digital or web literacy that is often not explicitly taught in school. Education. Formal education. There is much interest from schools, TVFE, and universities in the potential of public SNS and social media such as blogs to leverage or complement formal educational activities and change learning outcomes. Wishlist e-learning frameworks are now integrated into most educational settings. The use of SNS is less comprehensively utilized. Informal knowledge and skills. SNS can facilitate learning and skill development outside formal learning environments by supporting peer-to-peer learning of knowledge and skills, collaborations, diverse cultural expressions, the development of skill valued and the modern workplace, and a more empowered conception of citizenship. Furthermore, because of the high level of agency and personalization involved, SNS can be particularly important learning space for young people who struggle in traditional educational settings. Creativity. Rapid uptake of digital technologies have opened up unprecedented possibilities for amateur users to create and distribute content, such that media users have become producers. User-generated content describe both the generations of original, creative content and remix. Content that creatively reworks or repurposes existing content. Individual identity and self-expressions. SNS can provide young people with a space to work out identity and status, make sense of cultural codes, and negotiate public life. Free from adult regulation, young people's articulation and expressions of various parts of their identity to their friends and others supports critical peer-based sociality. Strengthening interpersonal relationship. Young people's use of SNS is important for the strengthening and development of social relationships, particularly as the online and offline worlds converge. Strengthening existing relationships. SNS also play an important role in young people's development and exploration of intimate relationships. Once contact between young people in an intimate relationship outside of school hours usually occurred on the family phone, which was shared and regulated by parents. Now, SNS along with the mobile phone have provided a space in which this communication can occur. developing new interpersonal relationships. Most research has focused on the role SNS play in the maintaining and strengthening of existing offline relationships. This research often suggests that those relationships which occur solely online, while important, are weaker. Conferences of online and offline spaces. The debate of whether SNS only foster existing relationships or whether they are an important facilitator of new relationships is based on assumed distinction between face-to-face and online communication. There is increasing evidence that young people experience online and offline social world as mutually constitute and flexibly combine a number of modes of technosocial interaction. Church and McCall 2007. Sense of belonging and collective identity. SNS play a significant role in the formation of new forms of collective identity. For example, studies have found that SNS can help young people who are sexually and gender diverse to meet people and learn from each other, creating the sense of belonging to a broader community. Strengthening and building communities. Research shows that SNS can facilitate a sense of connectedness, community, and belonging. The opportunity to express oneself creatively, explore and experiment with identity and production as well as consumption of online content is central to the way that SNS strengthens and builds communities. Coleman Rowe 2005, Montgomery 2007. Civic engagement and political participation. SNS constitute new spaces for civic engagement and political participation, including information sharing and bringing together new networks for action utilizing email, user-generated content, and other networking practices. Well-being. While research specifically on SNS use needs to be conducted, it has been argued that SNS functional has a key role to play in strengthening social connectedness, self-efficacy, general knowledge, and/or life skills, and is critical on the promotion of young people's overall mental health and well-being. Thank you. See you next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.